Every meeting you sit in costs real money, and almost nobody in the room can actually see it happening. Meeting Cost Pro is a browser extension that puts a live dollar counter on top of every call, so your team feels the cost of running long before it ever hits the budget. Here's how it works. The moment your meeting starts on Google Meet, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or WebEx, Meeting Cost Pro calculates a real-time cost per second based on who's actually in the room, their salaries, your working hours assumptions, and an overhead multiplier you control for benefits and burden. Watch the number climb in real time, right on your screen, with zero tab switching. No more guessing whether this call is worth the headcount sitting in it. But a live number during the call is just the beginning. Meeting Cost Pro's full analytics dashboard turns every single meeting into data you can actually act on. See your total cost per hour, your spend this month, and your spend this year at a glance. Track your average meeting cost and exactly how many meetings your team is running. A 7-day cost trend chart shows you whether meeting habits are getting better or worse, before it quietly becomes a real budget problem nobody flagged in time. This is where the AI Insights panel earns the name. It automatically scans your meeting history and flags the short, small group meetings that are strong candidates to replace with an async update instead, and it tells you the exact dollar amount you'd save by doing it. Picture a real insight like this: this meeting is 34% over budget. Consider cutting 15 minutes to save $78. That's not a vague suggestion, that's a number calculated straight from your own real meeting data. Recurring meetings get their own spotlight too. Meeting Cost Pro scores every standing meeting by cost and frequency, so you can finally see which weekly sync, which stand-up, which recurring check-in is quietly burning the most money over a quarter, the ones that never get questioned simply because they're already on the calendar. You can tag meetings by department, by meeting type, decision meetings, status updates, client calls, one-on-ones, planning sessions, brainstorms, and see exactly where the spend is concentrated across your organization. Efficiency and ROI aren't an afterthought here, they're core to the dashboard. Log the outcomes and decisions that came out of a meeting, and Meeting Cost Pro automatically calculates your return on investment, cost per decision made, and the actual return relative to what the meeting cost to run. Was this meeting worth it? Stops being a gut feeling in a hallway conversation and becomes an actual number you can point to. Budget control goes beyond just watching numbers. Set a per meeting budget and a yearly budget, and Meeting Cost Pro tracks your status against both automatically. For teams that want proactive alerts, you can wire up a webhook straight into Slack or Microsoft Teams, so the moment a meeting blows past its threshold, the right people already know, instead of finding out at the end of the quarter. Privacy is built into the architecture, not bolted on as an afterthought. Meeting Cost Pro is local first by design. Your meeting history lives in your own browser's storage by default, not on someone else's server. Pro users get the option of encrypted cloud sync, so your history follows you across your own devices, but nothing leaves your control without your explicit say-so. This is sovereign software, you own your data, full stop. Setup takes minutes, not a procurement cycle. Install Meeting Cost Pro free from the Chrome Web Store, and you're tracking your very first meeting's real cost immediately, no configuration screens, no IT ticket required. When you're ready for the full analytics dashboard, the AI Insights engine, and recurring pattern detection, Pro unlocks all of it for $19.99 a month, or $199.99 a year. And if you'd rather pay with crypto, you get a straight 20% discount, $15.99 a month, or $159.99 a year. If your team runs more than a handful of meetings a week, you already know the real cost was never the calendar invite. It's the salaries sitting in the room while the clock keeps running, completely invisible, until someone finally adds it up. Meeting Cost Pro makes that cost visible, trackable, and, for the first time, something you can actually manage instead of just quietly absorb. Stop the bleed. Price the room. Install Meeting Cost Pro today and see what your last meeting actually cost you.